Tigers defense has tightened up as this game has moved forward and started to slow down. The Hornets defense are getting more confidence as they're slowing down the Hornets offense.
Tigers have been great at forcing turnovers this season. They go to the running game. Juwan Howell, and Howell carries as Juwan Howell is pulled down as he got close to that first down.
Juwan Howell carries to the 34-yard line.
They're going to set it down.
Alabama State.
That will be a first down for the Hornets, who are wearing the white jerseys today with the gold helmets, as Jorge had said earlier. Kind of reminiscent a little bit of the old New Orleans Saints look.
It is. Howell looks like Chuck Muncie when he runs.
It's traditional Alabama State. So the Hornets got a first down with 8:12 to go here in the second quarter. Fake the run. Downfield goes Stewart, and it's knocked away. A beautiful play by Jaheim Hazel. Got his hand in there and knocked that ball out.
You know, that play action was extremely good. It really fed the running back. You saw the Tigers defenders kind of step up, and they had to respect that run. If that ball's a little bit better on target, that'd have been a huge play for the Hornets.
Yeah, what a nice play by Jaheim Hazel, though.
Yeah.
Coming in to help out the transfer from Walford. Nice job there. Second down and 10 to go now for the Hornets. Damon Stewart has gone all the way. We haven't heard anything about Demetrius Davis, whether or not he's injured or what's going on with that situation. But we haven't seen him yet. And they go to the run, and another big play by Jackson State. Antonio Doyle Jr. from his defensive end spot made a big play inside.
Yeah, Doyle not only just hit him hard and made sure he was going nowhere. It looks like he was giving some conversation to him while he was on the ground, letting him know he'll be there all day. Right? I'll be here all day.
Doyle is 6'4", 258 pounds, a transfer from Texas A&M, coming up with a big play for the Tigers. So that will set up a third and let's call it 8 for a first down for the Hornets. Johnson goes in motion. Pressure is on the quarterback, and man, he threw that one high. Was trying to hit Isaiah Scott, and Isaiah Scott had a lot of room in front of him had he been able to catch that pass. He had open spaces, and he had blockers to escort him down the field.
Yeah, I think you start to have visions of greatness when you see something like that. Just couldn't haul it in. Good play call, they just couldn't execute it.
So that will bring on Harrison Tuck, the former Australian real estate guy who's now in the U.S., punting for Alabama State. And we have a whistle before they can get the snap away. It's going to be illegal procedure against the Hornets, so we'll back them up 5.
False start offense.
Yeah, I think what football coaches have noticed about rugby punters or Australian punters is they've got that rugby in them, and so they really have real good direction on their kicks, and they can really
Set
place
the
them
key
really
back
well.
deep to receive.
They like them to have a little
Tigers.
more length at times, but the one thing is they either keep it away from an electric returner. They usually do a pretty good job, and they have ability to deaden the ball inside the 20s.
Tyree Saunders was the Alabama State player who moved. So after the penalty, and it goes off the side of his foot, it's going to be out of bounds, and that kick may have gone 12 yards. We'll get the official yardage here. Wow, what a big change of events. And now some words are being exchanged. But Jackson State is going to end up with great field position when we come back. 7:14 to go here in the second quarter. 10-0 Hornets. We're going to be right back.
Some people just know that's not gonna fit. Those are the people who know to choose Allstate.
That's not gonna fit.
What's that?
You need another 4 inches.
Do you work here?
Nope. I just saw you there and I thought I'd save you the trouble. Nana,
She's a human measuring tape, and she knows Allstate is the right fit for her.
it's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit.
What?
Steven,
Some people just know.
well played. Well played, my friend.
Those are the people who know you're in good hands with Allstate.
minerals you love, now with 2 times the vitamin D.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen. Action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Hot. Love it.
Felt good.
Now you can get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Careless drivers cause serious injuries.
The car ran a red light, hit my vehicle hard. I'm glad I called Hubie and Abraham. I was very happy with the results.
Tell the insurance company you mean business.
A good lawyer shouldn't cost you more. They should get you more.
And we're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge, and Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less and get the job done with 1. This works.
Kinda.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Fans on hand enjoying the homecoming festivities at Jackson State. That last punt by Harrison Tuck will end up being a -1 yard because by the time it rolled backwards, he got like 1 yard on the punt. So here comes Jackson State offense right away. They go quickly, and that's Seven McGee with his first catch of the day and making something happen. But we see the offense moving the other way as there is another flag down on the field. They're going to push them back.
You know, you got to play a clean game here. And again, we've seen way too much.
Number 70. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay. First down.
But the first
This
quarter was
penalty
pretty
sponsored
clean
by
since then.
Richard Ford.
We've seen a lot of flags come up on both teams, and you just can't win when you're that sloppy and put yourself back. You get a huge, basically a turnover. The punt was like a turnover. You get it, now you got to go score and do something. The first thing you do is get a penalty.
Well, the coaches always do everything they can to keep the guys focused when you have something like homecoming week. With so many activities going on campus, it can be difficult sometimes. So 1st and 20 now. Brown looking to pass, and he got it away, but he was being yanked down, and he did the right thing there. He just threw that football away.
Brown's passes.
Yeah, that was a great job just getting rid of the ball, no question, because you can't take a sack. You can't have a negative play from a penalty, a negative play on a sack, and really put you totally out of whack. It's already 2nd and 20.
Yeah, he had some heat on him. So you saw Alabama State bringing the pressure on Jason Brown, and now he's 2nd down, and he's got a little bit of real estate to go. 2nd and 20 for Brown in the offense. Brown again, under pressure, did a good job of stepping underneath, and he completes the pass to McCray. So how about Jason Brown stepping up in the pocket to get away from the would-be defender and avoid the sack?
Yeah, he's getting pressure every single time he drops back. I'll tell you, a center screen of some sort would absolutely blow up for him because that pressure's coming just right around that corner. If they can slide someone right up underneath, there's a world of room right there and a little screen dump.
So a big gain there, setting up a 3rd and manageable now. After the completion, it's 3rd and 3, 17-yard completion on the play. Brown is hit, bounced away from Bubba Adams. Brown still looking for someone. Now he's going to tuck it, and he's going to be about a yard shy of the 1st down. But what a job by Jason Brown. Bubba Adams had him dead to right in the backfield for a sack, and Brown got away from that, turned a really negative play into positive.
Yeah, and again, Brown was looking to pass the whole way. Just took, had to take it once he did, and did a good job of getting what he could out of that. Receivers have got to get open for him.
Where they marked the ball down, Brown got back maybe a little past the line of scrimmage because we're still looking at a 4th and 3 for this conversion for Jackson State now as the officials want to talk about something here.
It looked like he got further up the field, and I think they're having a
discussion about where to mark the football.
Possibly, or the, with the way they landed it, they may have broken the sticks over there. See, look at the one stick's laying down still. It may have broken.
Well, it bent it inside there. You can see it's dented up pretty good over there.
Yeah.
Jason Brown's a big fella, 6'2", 230, 235, and he, those sticks are made to collapse like that.
So they're bringing in an extra pair of sticks is what it looks like they're going to do after this play. Or are they or aren't they?
Well, they're going to attempt a long field goal now. Dylan Wasson is going to come on, and it's going to be a 46-yard attempt by Jackson State. And that is another interesting story we got to get to. I don't know what's the stories with these kickers, but we got great kicker stories, folks. Dylan Wasson, who just joined the team last week, had his first action kicking, made a 40-yarder last week. This one from 46 yards away. Good snap. The kick is away, and it is good. Yes, sir. You saw the official underneath shaking his head. So he's good from 46 yards. Dylan Wasson right there puts Jackson State on the scoreboard in his second game with the Tigers. 5:27 to go here in the second quarter. We're going to take another timeout with Alabama State out in front, 10-3. We'll be right back.
HBCUs are anchored by legacy. They nurture the talent and determination of their students and prepare them for a bright future. The Home Depot's Retool Your School program has and still believes in the excellence of HBCUs. Committed not just in speech, but through the revitalization and upgrades of the campuses these students call home. Building, planting, tilling the dream, all hearts and countless volunteers on the ground. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
Doritos created Solid Black in 2021 to help fuel the initiatives of Black leaders seeking to drive real change. This year, Doritos Solid Black is welcoming 60 new change makers to the program. We are Solid Black.
Huge play coming up.
Oh, talking about dropping the ball.
I got the score.
Tostitos Hardy Dippers.
We are exactly what you think. We are not at all what you think. We're past, present, and future. All in one. Because the best way to honor our history is to make it. General Motors, honored to sponsor the Southwest Athletic Conference.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
It's a party about, Butch.
They certainly do. 46-yard field goal by Dylan Wasson. As you see that scoring drive, 4 plays, 7 yards, a minute and 46 seconds. And Dylan Wasson, we're going to tell that story because he wasn't on the team last week. Last week was the first time he kicked for Jackson State. He went through a little tryout on campus. But what happened was as Wasson kicks it away here, and let's get the return, and then we'll finish up on Wasson. As it goes out of bounds, that will be a penalty flag against Jackson State. But T.C. Taylor, the head coach at Jackson State, had a teammate, former teammate of his, who is now a state trooper. And another trooper went up to T.C.'s former teammate and said, hey, look, my son used to kick at a junior college. He's at Jackson State right now. You should give him a look. So T.C. found the kid, brought him in. It happened to be Dylan Wasson. He got out there. He said, I hadn't kicked in a while, Coach. I don't know if I really want to do this. And Coach T.C. Taylor told us, he said, we saw his first. We think you want to do this, kid. We think you really want to do this. And he had a 40-yarder last week. Comes back with a 46-yarder today. So obviously.
How about this, kid? I don't care if you want to kick or not. They're good at kicking for us. And then they got him all eligible and ready to roll, right? So
that ball flag goes against Jackson. And Yeah, it's been a good find. I mean, they've just had a rash of injuries to their kickers, to everybody on the team. So they really needed some help. As you see, Jackson State there struggling to get lined up. And they come back with a great play in the backfield. Wow, that was A.J. Gates coming around on the jet sweep, but what a nice tackle in the backfield for a loss of the play.
B.J. Washington there with the attitude, letting them know, hey, you're not coming this way. And again, for not being set, they came strong. Actually, that looks like Jalen Hughes.
Jalen Hughes on the stop. Been a good job. Came up there. You don't see a defensive back with that much aggression, but good play by Hughes. Yeah. So 2nd and 9. They give him a yard on that play. Damon Stewart back in at quarterback, looking to throw some heat. Steps up in the pocket. He's got nowhere to go. That pressure forced him out of the pocket, and then he thought about running it, but he had nowhere to go as Doyle recovered quickly and knocked him down.
Again, good reaction by the Tigers. I think even in that play right there, when he started running, I thought, wow, he's got some room there to make something big happen. Reaction, good breakdown. Tackling such a key nowadays. Wide open offenses.
Sometimes it just takes a little break to get the momentum going. That field goal, 46 yards, may have done it for Jackson State because, boy, they've come alive defensively.
Yeah, and again, from being on their heels early in this game, they've slowly been tightening up. You can tell the intensity's picked up.
3rd and 9 for Stewart. Run a stun inside. Stewart deep, and it's intercepted as he overthrew his would-be receiver. And Jackson State was bringing it way back. Anthony Petty with the interception. The safety with a nice catch there. And Jackson State picks up its 2nd turnover of the game. So Anthony Petty with the interception.
Defense has found a way to get opportunities and create turnovers. And again, that was just an overthrown throw, an inaccurate throw. But again, you got to be there in the place to make things happen. Petty got there, grabbed the ball. Good return.
Second look, he had a guy that might have had a little room, a little daylight there, but the ball just sailed on him. And it's going to be an intercepted pass. Anthony Petty there to make the big play for Jackson State. So now they go right back on offense. I was talking about the momentum maybe swinging a little bit, and now the door is wide open as the Tigers have the football resting on the 42-yard line. They go to the running game. Mulligan around the right side. Mulligan is going to pick up a first down and more. Irv Mulligan, the 5'10", 205-pound grad student, ripping that one off.
I love Mulligan looking at the sideline saying, let's go. Right?
They're trying to pick up the pace. Mulligan leads the SWAC in rushing, and you saw a little bit why, an example of why on that last run. This time he tosses it out, completes his pass. It's going to be Duke Miller. So that Jackson State offense is all of a sudden just kicked into high gear here.
Well, the Hornets have backed off a little bit, giving them room. And again, that flat is really, that wide throw is really where Brown's the most comfortable, giving guys room. And the cornerbacks from the Hornets have backed off and given them that.
Andrew Ogletree now on the ground, appears to be injured for Alabama State. And you can just see more life on that Jackson State sidelines. It kind of picked up the intensity a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they came in this game looking like the adrenaline wasn't quite flowing like they normally do. And again, like you said, you make a few plays. The defenses started it with turnovers. We talked about it early in the game. What's a big part of this team? Defense. Well, it's done just that. The turnovers have come through. And the Hornets, quite frankly, didn't capitalize enough on their early opportunities and their great field position. They were just able to get 10 points.
While we have the opportunity, I need to mention that at Jackson State running back, J.D. Martin is supposed to be back this game. He's an outstanding runner. He had been dealing with a toe injury. They thought he would make it back to this game. He didn't. So, got another game with Irv Mulligan and Ahmad Miller can carry the mail, and they've been doing a heck of a job with it as a tandem in the backfield.
Yeah, and again, I think one thing the Tigers have to do is find some big openings, get some big plays. And really, I think that's Tarico. They just got to find a way to get him open. The defenses have been really keen on him, not letting him free.
Brown takes the snap, gives to Mulligan again, and this time Bubba Adams races down the side and really smacks him down. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. That was a great play by Adams as he went right down the line the way linebackers tend to do and just made him in the hole.
Yeah, that was old school looking, just right through the gap and just punching a running back right in the mouth, taking him down.
Yeah, he may have lost a yard on the play. Call it 3rd and 4 now with 2:20 to go here in the first half. Jackson State trying to keep this drive alive. Now Brown puts Mulligan on his left, and now we have a whistle. And it's going to be a timeout called by Jackson State. So there's something the Tigers didn't like there that they were trying to get changed.
Of the half. 30-second timeout.
So it will be a Jackson State timeout, and there was something T.C. Taylor, one of his coaches, saw out there that they did not like about the setup.
Well, I mean, they got 2 minutes left in this half, right? They're in great field position. They want to make sure they get the right play here. It's important. They need to score. They need to get points. And really, obviously, you get a touchdown. Now you're starting the game in the second half, and that's exactly what they want to do right here. Grab that. If you get turnovers and you can convert them into points, it doesn't really help you a whole lot. They've got to convert them to make sure this play they're successful.
Let's take a look because turnovers have really been a big part of this ball game for both teams, not just one. This is Jason Brown here with the pass to Seven McGee. Big hit there, and it caused a fumble on the play by Adrian Maddox. And then check out this time it's Mulligan on the carry. He's hit. Ball comes out. And once again, the Hornets came up with that one.
Yeah, and again, now you're evened up, right? 2-2 in turnovers. So who's going to score now? Whether the Tigers get points on this one.
3rd and 4 for Jason Brown in the offense. Brown on the keeper, straight ahead, got the first down and a lot more as he dives down to the 8-yard line. Jason Brown picking up that first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, that surprised the Hornets big time, Butch, because Brown's not a guy you're really that worried about. He's going to run again. That was a run all the way, fakes back, and then just does a good job getting what he can.
Last week he had trouble when he was going down into his slide with controlling the ball. That time, no problems hanging on to the football for Jason Brown. He will pass it on first down. Throws underneath. Has his man. That's Duke Miller. Miller's going to be knocked down at about the 5-yard line. So they're closing in. The Tigers are a lot closer as they move down to the 5. Another timeout on the field with 1:32 to go in the half. So Jackson State is out of timeouts, and according to what we have on the scoreboard, Alabama State has 2 remaining.
I think they only have, I thought they've already used now, too. So, but let's talk about red zone touchdowns for the Tigers right now, because they are only 11 of 22 in the red zone, right? So they're half getting a touchdown when they get in that red zone. It's important for them to get it right now. They're in there. They got to go ahead and punch this thing in and get a point and get a touchdown.
Colton Adams today, you can see 4 tackles, all of them solo tackles on the season. 60 tackles, which ranks 2nd in the SWAC. Like we said, Coach could not stop raving.
Player too, so it's one of those things. A lot of tackles, right? It's one of those guys that you feel. So when you're a running back or you're a receiver, you see that number 1 coming your way, and in retrospect at all, you know that you're gonna feel at some point. That can get to you in that fourth quarter for sure.
They've excelled at defense this year. I mean, this team, this Hornets team, they've also excelled at blocking kicks. You know, they blocked kicks in 3 straight games coming into this game. So that's something. They blocked 2 field goals and then they blocked a punt. So they're really good at special teams also trying to get stuff done. So right now, though, Jackson State has the ball, and they come out with a very unique package here as they're trying to get it into the end zone. Now they're going to shift. And now the officials are going to have a timeout. This one charged.
30-second timeout.
Timeout charged to Alabama State. And that was an interesting formation from Jackson State out there. And they had the Hornets really stretched out. And, of course, Coach Eddie Robinson Jr. wanted to talk about it a little bit and said, hey, look, if they do this, they want to make sure they got all their bases covered.
I think somehow the Hornets got an extra timeout here, somehow. But certainly that's a good time to call a timeout because in those retrospects right there, when you see a formation like that, the advantage obviously all offense. The offense knows what they're going to do. The defenders don't even know how to line up with something like that. You just had a center. Your guards and tackles are lined up on the outside line of scrimmage, stacked by your receivers. That means both sides you can throw to, and it's basically either a wide receiver. They got us dancing out here for homecoming. Look at them. They just feel like they're going to be in the end zone. So a play like that, you get a timeout. Now you come up, you line up, and we'll see what the Tigers do here.
Yeah, we got to see a great first half of football here. Still have 1:27 seconds left to go. And then you got the Sonic Boom in the South getting ready to do their thing on homecoming. So that's going to be exciting also. Number 15 checks in, Jacobian Morgan. He's usually in on their goal line packages. Morgan takes it, fakes it, he's going to keep it. The big fella goes around the right side, has some room. Jacobian Morgan, and boy, did he smack somebody hard on the outside. Think he got pushed out of bounds right at the goal line, call it maybe the 1 yard line, so he got it pretty close down there. And the clock continues to tick on down.
Yeah, watch him come. He makes that decision to go outside. And man, he just comes right at you. Yeah, where you're sitting, look out. He's coming.
Morgan is a transfer from Syracuse. Comes in, and Coach told us this week he would have actually had him. He's in some specific packages for him, and we do have another timeout on the field. He's in some specific packages for him. It's Jacobian Morgan. But,
yeah,
are we going to break here? I guess we're going to stay. We're good. But I was going to say, the reason why he hadn't gotten a lot more in is because he had a hand injury. He had a surgery coming off hand surgery. So he's been rehabbing. He's been trying to work his way back. But he's such an athlete, and he has so much size, they're going to use him in these short yardage situations and put him in at quarterback. And usually when he's in there, he's going to keep the football.
Yeah, and again, that's where the part I think is going to be interesting is when do you surprise that other team and you see the quarterback in him, not just the running quarterback, right? And again, obviously he's a quarterback. He's got the ability to throw. When are you going to unleash some of that in those goal line situations and make that the defenders respect that?
Morgan goes about 6'4", 235, so he brings a load with him whenever he keeps the ball. We're going to take a timeout now with the Tigers from Jackson State knocking on the door. We'll be right back. They trail 10-3.
When you're able to connect your finances and your gifts of giving and time and talent, it really helps fulfill my desire to be part of a greater good.
If you build it, they will want the peach one. YoPlay. Real good, real fruit, real smooth.
You don't need the same Duracell battery to help power Williams Racing. Until you do. Duracell is a proud partner of Williams Racing.
Get zero down special financing with the K Jewelers credit card.
People are excited about what AI will do for them. We're excited about what AI will do for business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by training AI with your data. When you Watson X your business, you can build AI to help coders code faster, customer service respond quicker, and employees handle repetitive tasks in less time. Let's create AI that transforms business with Watson X. IBM. Let's create.
Welcome back, everyone. 1:13 to go here in the second quarter. Jackson State knocking on the door. They have a 3rd and goal to go. Ball on the 2-yard line. When we pause for the timeout, they had big Jacoby and Morgan in at quarterback. We will see if he comes back out on the field.
See what kind of dog is in him, right? That's where the atomic dog in it right now.
They are. Getting set for an exciting halftime show. As you watch Stephon Young roll, go back out on the field. Now Jason Brown has come back in at quarterback. For the Tigers, he has Mulligan right behind him. Puts the tight end in motion, gives to Mulligan. Nice cut, but he's going to be very close, but he did not get it over the line. He did not get it in, so we will see what Jackson State does on 4th down. What a big play by the Hornets defense.
And again, with that long to go, boy, that's a lot of faith in Mulligan right there. I mean, that's, 3-4 yards you're trying to get him to get? He got 2 or 3 of them, but now you got 4th and 1. Like there's a penalty marker, is that what I just heard?
Wow.
Number 70, foul offset. It's each player's first unsportsmanlike game, 4th down.
Second time we've had offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. And so now it's still going to be 4th down.
Tiger fans, it's 4th and goal.
Jackson State.
What we
They're going to have to make a decision here. Coach T.C. Taylor, and we'll see what he goes with. They're still talking about it. But this is a huge down. We're down to 1:04 to go, and now they bring in Morgan again. Jacoby and Morgan back in at quarterback, the redshirt transfer from Syracuse.
They don't have timeout, so they got to get this play off. It took them a while to get the new formation in there and the players.
Okay, he's going. This is going to sit big down here in the first half. 4th and goal to go for Morgan. He's going to throw it. Now he pulls it down. He has Bubba Adam Morgan, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play by Jacoby and Morgan. He was hit by Adams, carried him into the end zone, and then he extended the ball over the goal line for the touchdown. That's just a great individual effort.
Butch, you said it perfectly. I have nothing to add to that. That is just fantastic, because this play looked like it was dead to rights early. When he started running, thought, no way. And he just kept those wheels driving, got a little help from his running back, but stretched the ball out before his knee hit the ground. A great, great touchdown by the Tigers. And now, with an extra point, you're tied up right before the half.
Yeah, for T.C. Taylor, his team's going to get quite a lift after that. You know, the first half belonged to Alabama State, but most of the momentum in the second quarter belonged to Jackson State as Wasson comes on out to attempt the extra point. And flags go down as the kick is good. Several flags down in the end zone.
Looks like it's against the Hornets. You just declined that. There have been a lot of flags in this game.
There's a look at big Jacoby and Morgan on the sideline. So he's
defense. More than 11 players on the field at the snap. That penalty is declined. The result of the try is good.
The extra point is good. We have a 10-10 ball game here with 36 seconds to go. Talking about Morgan, this is only his second game since coming off of that hand surgery. In 2 games, and we got a half to go. He had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's very special.
I think his hand's okay. I don't know about you, but whatever's going on with that hand, he can hold on to that ball, and he can get right there was special because he used that hand to stretch out at the correct moment to make sure he broke the plane to get a touchdown.
That scoring drive, 8 plays, 42 yards, 3:11 was taken off the clock before Morgan ran it in. 1 yard for the touchdown.
Yeah, and again, I was really interested to see what the penalties look like, and again, you know, penalties in this game, 6 for the Hornets, 3 for Jackson State. And again, I think they weren't counting the ones that were offsetting, I believe. So that'd be another 2 added on to those.
Kick goes deep into the end zone, and the Hornets are going to bring it back. It's Robert McMahon, and he spilled and dropped at the 9-yard line. A big tackle right there. Wow, that was a very, very nice play by the Tigers. Kedrian Colligan on the tackle.
You know, I like them taking it out.
Callaghan.
I like them taking it out on that play right there, because if you have something special, you're ready to return, then you got something to do. If not, now you just take a knee, you go to the half, right?
Yeah, because Jackson State has no timeouts left, so they really can't do anything to stop you. So you can just go in, 10-10 game, start brand new in the second half. 32 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And that looks like it's what Eddie Robinson Jr. has in mind. Man, these two coaches, love talking to these two coaches this week. I mean, there's so much fun to talk to. Two guys have been around football, you know, played at their respective schools. And here we are coming down to the end of the first half. 10-10 ball game in what has been Jackson State's homecoming game. You want to give me a quick thought on your impressions of the first half?
You know, just I think making best use of your opportunities. I think that's really what it's about. And I think when the Hornets go in there, them specifically, I think they're going to say, you know what, we didn't make the best use of our field position and the opportunities we had to score.
We are 10-10 at the half. We'll be back with our halftime report in just a minute.
Oftentimes, we've heard those ideas of what we cannot do. My Thriving Financial Advisor gave me the tools to say I can.
When I got hurt in a car accident, I had so many questions. Can my car get fixed? Who's going to pay for my medical bill? What about money for pain and suffering? I'll call Gruber Law Office.
I'm attorney David. After an accident, call Gruber Law Office. We'll answer all of your questions and speak with you for free.
Gruber Law Offices was there for me every step of the way. They got me the money I deserve.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro.
Cut, more feeling. Cue the music.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Love it.
Now you can get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Your first home sees a lot of firsts. From first loves to first steps. Sure, it can be a handful at times, keeping you up at night.
Come on now.
But with help from the Home Depot, you'll find the confidence to create the first place all over. The Home, how to get more.
Fairlife Ultra Filtered Milk makes every moment better. With 50% more protein and 50% less sugar. Plus a creamy taste that makes that smoothie even smoothier. Fairlife.
Once in a lifetime is never enough.
When I wear diamonds, I feel powerful, fun, fabulous. I feel on top of the world. Diamonds are for every. I put them everywhere. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds.
Love for all.
Diamonds for all. Pandora, lab-grown diamonds.
Who says you can't go for bold without going broke? Get the brands you want, the prices you want, whenever you want. Where you can always afford to be you to the max.
A truck is a tool, but a ramp is life. It's the let's load up the ATV life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. Nice. Discover how Ram powers all the lives you live during Ram Power Days.
During Ram Power Day, get 4,000 retail cash allowance on most 2023 Ram 15. Don't miss this great offer. See your local Ram dealer today.
I've seen some passionate college football fans.
Sling Blue 40! Sling Blue 40!
But with Sling TV, some are taking their love to the next level. Right on the numbers.
I can still suit up, right, Des?
No. Let's not. With Sling, you can stream college football on ESPN for the best price. The college football you love, the live TV you love. Hey, can you pass the dip?
Welcome back, everyone, to Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium. We are at the half, and the Alabama State University Hornets and Jackson State find themselves in a 10-10 tie at the half. The best way to describe it, Jackson State came back, dominated the second quarter. First quarter belonged to Alabama State. These two teams have a lot of history, and then with the SWAC race being as close as it is, we have quite a shootout going on here right now between Jackson State and Alabama State. But right now at the half, it's homecoming for Jackson State, and so we have the pleasure of watching both bands perform here at the halftime, and we're going to start with the band from Alabama State. Of course, always an exciting band to watch. The Alabama State Marching Band, the Marching Hornets, are about to perform for your viewing and listening pleasure.
The nation's largest minority-owned P3 developer is a proud supporter of Jackson State University and all HBCUs with the continued support to Jackson State and JSU athletics. The P3 group continues to build its $150,000 endowment to JSU, and today announcing an additional $25,000 donation to JSU athletics through a nonprofit arm, Brown Foundation CDC, making a total investment to Jackson State in the amount of $175,000. On the field, presenting our Jackson State Acting President, Dr. Elaine Anthony, Vice President and Athletics Director Ashley Robinson, Chairman of the JSU Development Foundation, Chief Johnson, and Director of Athletic Development, Dr. Monica Lewis. Steve Brown, President and CEO of the P3 Group, Incorporated, and Chairman Emeritus of Brown Foundation CDC. John Smith Jr., Senior Vice President of Strategic Partnership for P3 Global Brands, and current Chairman of Brown Foundation CDC. And Mr. Gerald Hart, JSU alumnus and Brown Foundation board member and past chairman. Let's give P3 a terrific round of applause. The College of Liberal Arts at Jackson State University is pleased to announce the naming of the new Randy M. McGee Lobby. Thanks to the McGee family.
Let's pause and go to break right now. 10-10 game at the half. We'll be back with the band in just a minute, so stick around.
Every morning, many Wisconsin families get up, go to work, hopefully. Unfortunately, that's not always. Accidents don't just car. Accidents seriously damage your life.
You've been injured, call us today. We'll fight for you with the care and compassion you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro.
Cut, we're feeling. Cue the music.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Love it.
Now you get the new iPhone 16 Pro with titanium on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Some people just know that's not gonna fit. Those are the people who know to choose Allstate.
That's not gonna fit.
What's that?
You need another 4 inches.
Do you work here?
Nope. I just saw you there and I thought I'd save you the trouble. Nana.
She's a human measuring tape, and she knows Allstate is the right fit for her.
It's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit.
What?
Steven.
Some people just know.
Well played. Well played, my friend.
Those are the people who know you're in good hands with Allstate.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show who's the cheesiest?
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football wheel.
Who says you can't get everything? Like going for bold without going broke. And staying true to your taste.